It doesn't seem like Black Friday is losing its appeal at all, Evan. Which companies do you think came out ahead?
Right. Well, I think Walmart's certainly one of the winners that we've seen. They're coming into the holiday season with a lot of momentum. Target's another. Amazon, of course, continues to eat the online retail business.
There does seem to be a greater degree of discounting. Is that something that you also saw Black Friday when looking at some of the sales being offered by Gap and then even some of the department stores like Macy's and Nordstrom?
Right. Well, we certainly are seeing there's lots of sale signs. You log on or you go to the store, you see lots of, percent off signs. But really, largely that's planned. The inventories right now are kind of in pretty good shape going into the season. So this is part of the game of chicken that retailers play with consumers. But, I think largely the promotions are expected to be kind of in line and planned. So while those price cuts drive sales, they won't necessarily hurt earnings.
Is there a hot fashion item this year, a must-have?
It's in...
Or certain product lines that are...
There are. We do see things. Athleisure, Lululemon has been a big name still. Puffer jackets, distressed denim.
Puffer jackets?
Puffer jackets.
Do you have one, Ty?
I think I do, actually.
I do too.
Well, it's a style that works on everyone's. But we see, so there are fashion items to get. I think, though, that by and large, it's a lot of in the accessories area and a lot of the gifty kind of home stuff, Alexa powered dots and all of that has continued to be a big driver for Amazon.
What about beauty? All my nieces were obsessed with looking at beauty deals on Sephora and Ulta on Thanksgiving night.
Right, and I think that especially we'll see a lot of skincare has really been the big trend, and that will kind of continue. But beauty's definitely been a really hot sector.
The big winners there, Sephora. What other names?
Ulta has continued to take share.
Yeah, that's certainly been a trend to watch, especially Cody taking a stake in Kylie Jenner's
That's
company.
right. Yes. So, I mean, and that's an interesting thing where we see this combination of real real social media traction with kind of, institutional beauty kind of muscle, and we'll see how that really develops.
What have Walmart and Target done right? Not to say they were ever out of the game, but there was a time 5 years ago or so where people wondered whether, hey, Amazon was just going to take everything and knock them out.
I think both Walmart and Target, maybe in the last 3 or 4 years, really kind of figured out that we need to be where the consumer is and really kind of took that to heart. And even though we have 5,000, 100,000 square foot stores all around the country, that's not necessarily where the consumer is right now. And Walmart, particularly with the Jet acquisition, and a lot of the deals they've been doing, really kind of institutionally kind of figured out that we need to be not in the retail business, but in the kind of serving consumers business. And they kind of, I think, institutionally have made that pivot. And that's a big pivot for big organizations like that.
We'll sell to you however you want, wherever you want, whenever you want. You want to pick it up, you want it delivered, you want it packaged for you, we'll do it.
Absolutely. And then you can use, Walmart, you had the distribution center, but Walmart can also, there's lots of ways they can use the store in the online context. So order online, come in, pick it up in the store. Oh, and you also need to get some milk and Doritos or whatever, using their assets to their benefit.
So what does that mean for Amazon?
Amazon's, has got some real competition, I think, from Walmart and Target. They're still in the online sphere. They're still way out in front, but they're also, they similarly see that they need to do a little bit of everything. So they bought Whole Foods. They're getting into different new kinds of retail. Amazon, retail with a very Amazon flair. So I think that they're in that. It's really serving consumers how they want to be.